All right, early round action here, and a lot of people in the fight game believe that when all is said and done, Zhang Weili could go down as the greatest strawweight of all time. Her focus tonight, action, pace, pressure. She's not resting on her laurels and everything she's accomplished up to this point in time. She is looking for an explosive finish, and she wants to keep the judges out of things here tonight. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Zhang Weili. Making all these shots count. A series of punches from the top here by Zhang. Man, she's making these ground strikes count. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now.
Massive knee to the body lead.
Man, she throws that hook so easily, and there it is again. So just when you thought maybe she might try to mix it up a little bit, not fixing what's not broken.
Don't fix it if it ain't broken. It's landing over and over again. And once again, throwing the same punch, and her opponent has not shown an ability to make her change it.
Weili gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike on the ground.
She's got her eyes open and she's very aware of everything coming in her direction. Lands a nasty strike off of her back. Always thinking offense, even if she's in a defensive position.
Well, let's see if she goes back to the hook again. Obviously, there will be a setup. She'll work off the jab and go back to trying to punctuate the combination with a hook. Oh, beautiful straight punch there. She is putting it all together here tonight. She caught the leg. Earlier, maybe might have gone for the takedown, but in this instance, she chooses to punch out. Nicely done. Nice land with the punch by her there. Oh, huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this much power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you gotta think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she'll go all out to try to finish it.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Horn sounds for the end of round one. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person that we saw walk into the octagon. She has not been good defensively.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round as our next round gets underway. Some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Marina Rodriguez getting worked over, these elbows on the ground, really starting to pile up.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, new round, same storyline. She continues to land that hook of hers, much like she did in the previous round. And if her opponent doesn't adjust here quickly, this fight's going to be over.
New round, same story. Left hook, right hook, body hook, body hook. She's doing everything and landing wherever she wants with her very best punch.
All right, so just after he's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
And she misses with the left punch there.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And now some separation between the two athletes. All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Great tempo to her striking game tonight. She's staying busy and a nice series of punches again there.
She's in a great flow state. The hands are flowing, the head movement's going. She's doing a fantastic job.
You love that flow state.
I love it.
Nice crack there. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm in range. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent's still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing.
Big right hand there. Oh, huge left. 30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, crippling uppercut. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
She's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Saved by the bell. That marks the end of the round, and we'll see if she can recover from getting stunned by that huge shot just before the horn. Of course, you know she's only got 60 seconds here with which to recover. They'll get her on the stool. Physically, she's compromised. Mentally, can they keep her in this fight? All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean. Oh, gorgeous straight punch there shortly after she catches the leg, so she has got her opponent's timing down to a T right now. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D? And there's a takedown attempt. Hook in the clinch there by Rodriguez. Oh, nice display of technique by her there. Nice straight. Well, she is clearly dominating and winning this fight, largely with her striking. The book on her coming in was that she's a monster in the chin. Hadn't really put it all together in the octagon until tonight.
All of her coaches talked about how special she was. And when the fight clicks, everyone's going to be impressed.
A seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it had her opponent hurt bad.
All right, well, she's landed those hooks at a high clip here tonight. Actually, some fans are starting to call her Mrs. Lineker. I think it's a pretty good nickname.
Oh, my goodness, she hurt her again.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all. Wow!
In a ton of trouble right now. Fantastic fight by both of these women. High-level striking, great cardio, great fight.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, nice combination of elbows there in the clinch by Marina Rodriguez. Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here.
And that's the danger in the engagement. I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Under a minute to go. Oh, hook shot blocked there by Zhang Weili. Oh, this isn't good. Right eye continues to swell. she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Trying to stay in this fight. 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship round. Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who...
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 minutes. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championships?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Sean's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time. And you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim.
Big double leg level change. Nice level change.
Well, it's one thing to land a singular elbow. It's an entirely different thing to string them together. Beautifully done there by Zhang Weili. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
3 minutes to go. Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a 4-part play because this fight is about done.
She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it here.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight.
She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Oh, beautiful job by her to reverse position on the ground, and now she's in a spot to maybe finish this fight.
Yeah, she did a really good job of reversing the position and going right on the offense to gain her dominant position. That's a very high fight IQ.
Zhang's pass is denied. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively.
You ready to fight? You ready?
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Quick jab. And she caught the kick. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. Well, what a great showcase for these two fighters and this division, down to the wire between two of the best.
They show what type of fighter this division possesses. They should be very proud, both of them.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Oh, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go to the judge. She's got to continue to fight from her back, and that's exactly what she's doing.
All right, so domination on one side, desperation on the other. She doesn't look anything like the woman that walked out here to start.
No, she doesn't, John. And honestly, that's the best way to put it. Desperation. That's what's required right now. That's what's required right now. We always talk about not getting desperate in the octagon, but she is at a point now where nothing else is going to give her a chance.
Oh, big shots from the top. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Marina Rodriguez gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Well, now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
1 minute to go in the fight.
Let's work. I'm going to stand you up. You need to work.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Ready? Come on.
Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it here.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go from the clinch. She can do it off of her combinations. She just has a variety of ways of landing that punch.
Well, there's nothing easy about defending a UFC title, and she's able to get it done here tonight. Congratulations to the still UFC strawweight champion, and looks like she wants to get another belt from Dana White. She might just get it.
I mean, over and over, this young lady comes in here and defends her title. It's almost like